Kelley is in her second year of teaching at Owego Appalachian Middle School. She teaches 7th and 8th grade science, and in that time, she says giving students knowledge and watching them grow is amazing, especially in a subject that was not her strong suit.
Science was always my worst subject. It was always the subject that I had to work the hardest at. And it wasn't something that came easy to me. It was something that I really had to work towards. But what draws me to science is how hands-on it is and just the scientific method of trial and error. I am not one to give kids a project saying, step 1, do exactly this. Step 2, do exactly this. I prefer to, here are the tools you need to be successful, figure it out. It's okay if you fail the first time. It's okay if you fail the first 5 times. But what you learn from those failures and using that to be successful, that's really what draws me to science and the scientific process. As a teacher, one of the most common questions that we all get is, what is the point of this? Why am I learning this? I'm never gonna use this. What's the point? Why are you putting me through this? But I believe that in science, we always can use an example or an analogy that they know. And when they hear something and they're like, oh my gosh, so that's why that does that, or that's why, this is the explanation for how this works. Seeing and being able to make that connection as they're learning, not just putting like the learning first or the analogies first, but having those happen together, I think is really valuable. I am really fascinated by the aha moment. So when students are struggling with something or a concept is just not clicking with them, when I can personally be there to help them get to that aha moment or get to that moment where it finally clicks. I really enjoy seeing that moment and seeing that process of that moment happen.